Hello, this is Michael Miller with Catawba Direct Marketing Solutions. Thanks for tuning into this webinar entitled Increase Response Rates with Integrated Marketing. Throughout this webinar, we're going to talk about what integrated marketing is, the tools we use to implement integrated marketing, and also go through an example. So, integrated marketing, it's the application of consistent brand messaging across both traditional and non-traditional marketing channels. We actually combine integrated marketing and one-to-one marketing. One-to-one marketing is the art and science of communicating with every customer or prospect in a personalized manner, such that they feel they are being addressed directly. The integrated marketing ingredients we use are personalized URLs, variable QR codes, multi-channel branding through direct mail, email, landing pages, mobile. We also use automation and reporting and analytics. So I'll go through each of these quickly so you have an idea of the components you use to create an integrated marketing campaign. Personalized URLs. A personalized URL is a unique and personalized web address created especially for each target customer or prospect who receives your marketing communication. You can see down in the bottom left corner here, the third name down is Linda Harper, and we actually merge the first and last name into the URL whenever we print marketing pieces. So in this example, it's lindaharper.radioshack.com. Now, if the person receiving the marketing piece actually types that URL into their computer, then they will go to a personalized landing page, which can be personalized with images and text and anything else that you may want on the piece, just like you can do with a personalized direct mail piece. Once they visit that landing page, everything is tracked, but I'll go into a little more detail on all of those elements in the next few slides. Another portion is the variable QR code. Quick response code or QR code when scanned by a phone can open a web link, dial a phone number, view a map location, download an application, and more. You can use QR codes to engage your targets with unique and personal offers no matter the device. So QR codes are basically a personalized URL. And how that works is a personalized URL is embedded into the QR code, so whenever you scan the QR code with your mobile device, which could be a smartphone or a tablet, it directs you to that personalized URL link, so you go to the landing page, which is once again personalized. Also with integrated marketing, we make sure we implement multi-channel branding. So you want to have a consistent, complementary messaging across email, web, mobile, social media, and print. As far as automation, we can time when the marketing messages are released. So if we have a direct mail piece going out, we can actually trigger a email to go out once the post office scans the postcard and it's out for delivery. So we can kind of space the timing in between recipients receiving a postcard or any type of direct mail piece and an email. We can also automate the messages that a customer or prospect receives after visiting the landing page. So if the person visits the landing page and fills out a survey requesting a certain type of information, we can actually then send them a custom email based on their response. So you can have an outbound message go out to drive them to a landing page, and then based on their actions from an inbound behavior, they can receive more content that is directly related to what they are interested in. We track everything through reporting and analytics, and our platform features built-in analytics on every email, landing page, QR code, and mail piece sent through our system, with visibility over total performance down to the level of individual targets. So we can track who's visiting this landing page, who submits on the landing page a form. We can also see who's opening the emails, who's clicking on emails, who's scanning QR codes. So we can completely track the response for an integrated marketing campaign through this system. So if you're watching this webinar, you probably received some type of marketing piece from us, or Catawba Direct Marketing Solutions. You either received a direct mail piece with a personalized URL, you scanned a QR code or you received an email, and then that actually drove you to a personalized landing page to where you could register for this webinar. It's also possible that you came to this webinar through a banner on our website. We have a rotating banner that you can click on to register for these webinars. Maybe you read it in one of our blogs, or you saw it in one of our social media feeds, whether that be through Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. Also, we've put a link to these landing pages to register for this webinar in our email signatures. So the best way for me to describe integrated marketing is actually show you how we use it and how we used it to bring you to this webinar. The third case might be that you're just watching this video on YouTube, or you went to our website and actually registered to watch the recorded video, because I am recording this webinar as well. So let me go through each item here that we use to drive prospects or customers to this webinar. Here is the direct mail piece that we sent out. It's a 10 by 7 folded to 5 by 7 full color card that we inserted into an envelope, and this is the front of the actual card. It says what the webinar is, when it is, and what time. The back of the actual card, a folded card, you have a QR code that you can scan with your smartphone or your mobile device, and then that will pull up a responsive landing page that fits within the screen of your device, and then you can actually submit through that as well. And once again, this QR code is a personalized URL, basically because it is embedded. A personalized URL is actually embedded in the QR code. And then the inside of the direct mail piece that we sent out was personalized, talked about what the webinar is going to be about, what we're going to be discussing, and then you can see the actual personalized URL at the bottom. So the person could actually key this into their computer or type this into their computer to register for the webinar as well. We also sent out an email to the same database that we're driving to this webinar. Once again, it's personalized. You could click on the banner at the top, or you could click here to register, the little button at the bottom there. And the personalized URL is actually embedded in those images as well. So if they click on that, it goes directly to a personalized landing page that we can track, and it pre-fills the submit information as well, which I'll go over that in a second. Here is the landing page that we've been driving everyone to for this webinar. You can see on the bottom left corner here is the form. This is a generic landing page. A personalized landing page would actually have the person's full name, company name, and email address pre-filled into that form in the bottom left corner. And then they could click submit, and they'd be registered for the webinar. So this is the landing page example. It could either be a personalized landing page, or it could be just a landing page, generic landing page like you see here. Maybe somebody got to it through clicking on an email signature, or going to our website and clicking on a banner, or through a blog or a social media post. So there's a couple different ways that people can get to these landing pages. This is what the banner looks like on our website, and I'll actually go to our website so you can see how this works. So on our home page, we had a banner here to register for the webinar, and if the person visiting the website actually clicks on this, then they go to the landing page and they can register for the webinar. And this is, like I was saying earlier, it's responsive, so you can size it down, and it moves with the screen. So if you're looking at this on an iPad, you have a larger screen, it's going to look great. If you look at it on maybe an Android or some type of phone with a smaller screen, it's going to format to that window so you don't have to scroll around. We've noticed that the harder it is to navigate on a mobile phone, the more drop-off you have for registration. So we try to keep it as simple as possible for people to use. So I would definitely recommend implementing a responsive type design for your landing pages. So there's the website, how you get there from the website. You could also get there from our blog. So the blog page here, you could click here to get to that same landing page, or maybe you saw the post through our Facebook page to where you could register for the actual webinar. Could also have been through LinkedIn or Twitter as well. And then we'll be posting this on YouTube for people to view later. But so there's multiple different ways you could register for this webinar. So let's go back to the presentation here. We also placed a link in our email signature. So here you can just see an email that I sent with an invoice to a customer, and if by chance they looked at our email and were interested in registering for email, they could click there and go to that generic landing page as well to register. Here's a quick snapshot of what our analytic or reporting page looks like. Once again, you can view who visited the landing page, who submitted, who opened the email, who clicked on any emails, if they came from the website, they came from a blog or social media, or if they scanned a QR code to actually register for the landing page, or for the webinar, excuse me. So some common applications that you can use this for. We use this for our own webinar, but you can use this for trade shows, webinars, an open house, any type of tour. A lot of universities will actually have tours to invite potential students to come check out their campus. You could use it for submissions like survey questions, donations for a nonprofit. You could drive people to a personalized landing page that had more information on what their donations are going to. They can enter their credit card information or however they want to pay for their donation. Applications for universities. Students could actually register online, or you could request more information. Say if you're a manufacturer and you're trying to sell a product to resellers, then you can actually try to get their interest, drive them to the landing page, and they can actually request samples or more information from you at that time. So that concludes our webinar on integrated marketing. If you have any questions or you'd like to discuss how we can implement one of these campaigns for you, or just want to learn a little more about it, just feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. Thank you for your time, and we'll let you know when the next webinar comes around. Thank you.